Massive cliffhanger. Massive cliffhanger. Oh my god. That Taizai freaking greatness. I have said it so many freaking weeks. Oh my god. That fucking ending. Elizabeth, dude. Elizabeth. She could possibly die. Oh my god, dude. This chapter is just... We pretty much have a death already in this chapter. Jericho's brother gets fucking crushed like a cream pie in the hands of her demonic form. I'm like, what the hell? I mean, you just see freaking Elizabeth just like cut down by Dreyfus, accidentally slipping in the floor, going out underneath him and him falling over, which in turn makes him use his strongest attack against Elizabeth. Oh my god. I want to say right now, I am going to say this right freaking now. This fucking manga is so good. It is literally so freaking good. Oh my god, I didn't expect something like that. So, with the final panel of this chapter, the final panel, if you look closely, you'll see Elizabeth laying on the ground, and you will see blood on her right side, all on the ground. And so, it doesn't look like she technically lost her arm from what I can see. I mean, it's a very small picture of her. You really can't make out the damage to her body, but you could clearly see blood all around her. So, I don't know if it removed her arm, put a big gash down her arm, I don't know, but she's definitely hurt. And for this chapter, the mangaka, okay, to do something like they did in this chapter, it means that they're willing to go to the extent of killing off characters. For instance, okay, you see Jericho call out to her brother, like, hey, you can finally acknowledge him, and you see her brother just get fucking crushed. Like, I mean, yeah, that's like some Berserk shit. That really is. That reminds me of Berserk, that recent chapter I reviewed. I mean, that creature, that fucking demon, the smile and the teeth, it reminds me so much of Berserk. I think the mangaka of the Seven Deadly Sins got their, like, I guess, art style for these monsters from Berserk just because of the way it looks. Okay, so Jericho just squishes the person she cares for. Like that. Just squish. I mean, you see the body just squish in the demon's hand. I'm like, what the fuck? It was just so gruesome because it came out of nowhere. One moment they're having a talk, I thought Jericho was going to be fine, and the next moment, he might as well be fucking dead. Because, I mean, if he doesn't break in half, I don't know what's going to happen. Because, I mean, literally, it looked like his spine, his ribs, everything just got freaking crushed. And so, wow, this series has gotten freaking dark. Very, very dark. Like, we see Hendrickson get his freaking, like, organs, like his stomach just shot off. Like, you see a fucking massive hole. That is going to be censored so freaking hard in the anime. I know for a fact that scene will be censored. I see it. And when you see that, when you see him, like, have a freaking hole in the side of him and he heals it back, it just shows you the extent of the demonic powers, like the Demon Clan's powers, of how fast they really can heal. And most likely, Meliodas can actually heal that fast, too. So, chapter. Damn. Once again, Taizai, you keep freaking stunning me with the quality of these chapters. Oh my god. It is freaking ridiculous. It really is. I mean, like, when you see the entire section where Dreyfus just walks out of that fucking acid move that Hendrickson uses, he's like, my willpower dictates that it will not affect me. I'm like, what the fuck? It's so fucking badass. You just see him walking out of that fucking acid cloud like it's a fucking badass. I mean, imagine the music that they're going to put on that scene in the anime. Just picture some badass fucking music, like, I don't know. I don't know what music. I'm thinking fairy tale music in my head for some reason. But imagine fucking music, him just walking out of that freaking acid, like freaking smoke and all that. Oh, that's gonna be so badass. It really is. So, Hendrickson, wow. He's really freaking strong, too. I mean, you gotta admit, the dude can heal. I mean, he uses acid. I mean, we've seen demonic powers. I mean, but Dreyfus, oh my god. He definitely wasn't the brother to, you know, the strongest holy knight for no reason. I mean, clearly, he's fucking amazing. I mean, look what he's doing to Hendrickson. I mean, he's just fighting like nothing. I mean, like, oh my god. Now, I do want to point out something about this chapter no one really realized, which is pretty obvious to realize if you read the chapter, but I want to point it out regardless. So, Hawk, you know, our favorite lovable pig, pretty much, it seems like he is extremely, extremely fast. Like, I didn't think he was that fast. I really didn't, because you know, Meliodas gets on his back and he's getting dragged off to Elizabeth, and Meliodas goes to sleep while he's riding, you know, Hawk. But the thing is here, okay, he is going super freaking fast because the mangaka of this series draws like Hawk, skipping in the panels. Like, you see him skipping really fast like a speedy character. And so it shows you how fast he is. And that's pretty ridiculous. I mean, it really is ridiculous how fast, you know, Hawk really is. I mean, you wouldn't think he'd be that fast, so he does have a lot of usefulness. And I mean, he's always had this weird thing about him that really needs to be explained a lot more. But besides that, okay, the chapter, freaking 9.5 out of 10. It was a really good chapter, and I love how these recent chapters have been very dark. It was a very, very dark chapter once again, and it gave me those Berserk vibes. And if it can give me those Berserk vibes, holy fucking shit, it's freaking crazy. It really is, because the style that the manga is taking with this arc is just crazy, because I thought this arc was over. Now we're getting into this demon freaking fighting arc, which is just nuts. It is freaking ridiculous and nuts. So, tell me your thoughts. All of you manga readers right now, all of you Chibits that currently read this chapter, what'd you feel about the ending? Do you think Elizabeth is going to die? Do you think she will die? Do you think, you know, I guess Meliodas is going to save her? Do you feel like Bond is going to be able to use those orbs, those recovery orbs, to heal her in time? I mean, do you think that Elizabeth is a goner? Let me know in the comments below. How do you feel about this chapter? What'd you feel about badass Dreyfus walking in through freaking acid? Let me know in the comments below. I love all of you so much. You have a wonderful day or night wherever you live. Please be safe. Chibi out.